Did you know it takes more muscles in your face to frown than to smile? According to the University of Pennsylvania, they've said that one smile, just one, can release nucleopeptides and neurotransmitters in your body such as endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin. You probably don't know what I'm talking about. Or if you do, great. But I'm not going to go through a whole science lesson on how we feel when we are happy. But it's very important to know why we feel and how we feel, because we need to know what regulates within our bodies as we feel a certain way. Either if it's angry, if it's sad, or if it's mad, we have to understand why we feel that certain way. And with certain conditions, such as with mental disorders, it is very important to recognize, oh, she has low endorphins or she has low serotonin. That's probably why she feels that certain way. And there are things that can chemically balance those and substitute those that make you feel happy. So like prescriptions when people have depression, those balance those certain chemicals that make you feel happy. In other terms, these hormones are basically just the feelings of happiness. And feelings of happiness are being relaxed and feeling less stressed. And biologically within our bodies, that just means having a lower heart rate and a lower blood pressure. Happiness in our society is very important, as we often get the feeling of being lonely, and we often get upset about things we can't control. Thus, there's been many studies throughout the world and the United States of America, which one study I referred to, which helped me understand why people feel happy and how they're happy, and why do we mimic certain things like a smile. And this was at the University of Wisconsin, Madison, and they said, a PhD student said that sensomotor stimulation was the key factor in why we mimic a smile. Sensomotor stimulation. You probably have no idea what that means, or you're trying to figure it out and it's not happening. But it's probably the simplest term you could think of, to be honest. Sensomotor stimulation, in my opinion, or my words, are mimicking. So basically, it's when our brains think that when we see something new to us, we decide to do it ourselves. So a smile, like from a different person, would make me want to smile. Or a frown, any facial gesture. But in a smile is the most contagious in that sense. And with more research that I've studied, according to the British Medical Journal, they did a research in this town in Massachusetts called Framingham, and they've researched from 1987 to 2003, which is like 20 years of research based on if happiness could spread person to person, and how do you spread happiness and why. And they've researched 4,739 people in this case. And basically, it was just over a smile. And a smile was a contributing factor in that sense. And I thought it was very interesting because it just proved all the statements that I've just said. Well, you know, nothing's perfect, but it was something that can give me more evidence to prove that a smile is contagious. And a smile is contagious because honestly, a smile literally makes me feel a certain way when I am upset or I'm down. When someone else smiles to me, especially when kids smile to me and I'm down, I just smile back. It's just something I do. I guess it's because of my sensomotor stimulation, but it's just something that I can't control, and it makes me feel happy and together, and it makes me feel that I'm not alone in this world.